Hi, my name is Hannah Chlelli, and this is my Psychology of Learning final project presentation. For this project, I created a detailed learning plan for my boyfriend, Chris Lynch, using the motivational theories and learning strategies we learned in class this semester. As I mentioned, my learner's name is Christopher Lynch. He's my boyfriend and expressed interest in learning how to play the guitar. I created a detailed, measurable, and realistic goal for him that is as follows. Chris wants to learn how to play the songs Glory Days by Bruce Springsteen, Free Fallin' by Tom Petty, and Old Time Rock and Roll by Bob Seger on the guitar by March 1st. Chris expressed that learning this goal was important to him because he loves music and wants to strengthen his knowledge of reading and playing music. Our target date for completing this goal is March 1st. In order to maintain motivation and help Chris achieve his goal, I've decided to draw upon the principles of the self determination theory as proposed by Richard Ryan and Edward Deci. Based on what I have learned about motivation theories and what I know about Christopher, I am confident the self determination theory approach will help him stay motivated to learn to play the guitar. Self determination theory will provide Chris Lynch with both intrinsic and extrinsic motivation to learn how to play the guitar. Small achievements. Christopher will have autonomy as he chooses the songs he wants to learn. Chris Lynch's small achievements will be celebrated as I track his performance, which will build his competence. Finally, I will encourage Christopher to join a music group or find friends to practice with to fulfill his need for relatedness, giving him a social connection to his guitar playing. I've decided that I will implement 3 learning strategies from our book, How Learning Works, which are as follows. Goal directed practice involves setting specific focus objectives to guide learning efforts. This type of practice is more effective than general practice because it allows the learner to concentrate on distinct aspects of the task, making practice sessions purposeful. By setting specific, measurable goals like learning a song's chords or mastering strumming patterns, this will help structure Chris's practice sessions so that he will stay motivated and focused. Practicing with purpose allows him to focus on specific skills and receive targeted feedback on his progress. This is supported by How Learning Works, as the author claims learning improves when students engage in practice that focuses on a particular goal. By encouraging Chris to review what went well and where he can improve after each session, we can reinforce effective learning habits and deter from distractions. This strategy recognizes that new learning is more effective when it connects to what the reader already knows. Prior knowledge serves Building prior knowledge serves as a foundation upon which new skills or information can be built. Chris has a basic understanding of simple chords and strumming patterns as he has very little experience playing the guitar. This basic knowledge can serve as a foundation for learning these 3 new songs. Using familiar concepts to approach new material connects his prior knowledge with new skills, which can reduce cognitive load and improve comprehension. This could involve selecting songs that include chords he has previously learned, adding only 1 or 2 new chords to each practice. Finally, using distributed practice involves spreading out learning or practice sessions over time rather than concentrating them in 1 or 2 long sessions, commonly known as cramming. This spacing effect allows learners to consolidate new skills and information between sessions, which strengthens retention. By spreading out practice sessions over time rather than cramming, Chris will retain the skills he's developing on the guitar. Our goal is to spread over the course of 3 months, which is enough time to distribute practices effectively. Distributed practice has been shown to enhance long-term retention by allowing learners to consolidate skills over multiple sessions. For Chris, this could mean practicing 3 to 4 times a week, focusing on different songs or aspects of songs each time. Next, I have created a detailed plan of action to help keep Chris on track to meet his goal by the target date of March 1st. These are the tasks and dates that need to be completed in order. The first step that Christopher will take in learning how to play the guitar is getting familiar with the guitar itself. He will spend the first 2 weeks learning the instruments, including the name of the guitar parts, how to tune the guitar, and understanding the basics of posture and hand positioning. This will create a solid foundation for Christopher and help him appreciate the instrument itself. The second step that we will work on is learning essential guitar chords and learning how to read music. From weeks 3 to 6, Christopher is going to focus on learning and practicing basic chords such as G, C, D, E, and A. He will practice these daily and work on switching between these chords smoothly in order to build muscle memory. This will build a strong foundation of how to read music and will be helpful in learning songs in the future. Once Christopher is comfortable with the chords, ideally by week 6, he will begin to focus on mastering a few strumming patterns. He will work on this over the course of a month, starting very simple and then gradually getting more and more complex. His first pattern will be a simple 4x4 pattern, and then we will gradually incorporate more complex rhythms. The goal of this month is to be able to match different strumming patterns with songs, which will enhance his versatility and rhythm. After about 3 months of preparation and learning the basics of the instrument, we will begin learning the three songs that Christopher expressed he wanted to learn. We will start with one song by one song until he has mastered each one of them. He will apply what he has learned over the past couple months and gradually get more comfortable playing each song. His biggest accomplishment during this time will be playing the songs start to finish with minimal or no errors. Lastly, once Chris has become comfortable playing the three songs he mentioned earlier, we will work on playing them for friends and family in order to build confidence and receive feedback. This last step is essential for building his skills under a little bit of pressure, which will help him when he first decides he wants to start performing. Achieving his last goal will prepare him to continue progressing with new songs or more advanced techniques beyond the initial learning period. It's also important to recognize that things could go wrong and problems might arise. In order to plan for these, I have decided a reward system is important. Incorporating a reward system encourages positive reinforcement for consistent practice. By planning a reward such as a favorite snack or a break to listen to a new album, Chris builds in motivation, which research shows can improve follow through on commitments. Planning for setbacks and creating solutions in advance, such as scheduling a shorter practice or seeking additional help, increases resilience and follow through. For example, if Chris has limited time, he might focus only on one song or work on a challenging section rather than skipping practice entirely. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. Here I have a list of all the sources that I used. Thank you.